Well, I've decided that for my dinner tonight, I'm going to have a salad. And salads can steer you in the wrong direction because you can go crazy adding stuff onto it. And when you go out to eat and you think, well, I'm just going to have a salad, and then you load all that other stuff on it, the salad becomes more points, more calories than if you would have just got what you really wanted. So they asked, this was an article, and they asked a registered dietitian, Sherry Casper, what's the one thing people can do right when they want to try to lose weight. And she said the very first thing that you can do is eat more vegetables. I do find that when I eat vegetables, I do tend to lose weight quicker. That in combination with my walking, which it's really looking like I'm going to be starting walking very, very soon because the weather is finally starting to break. This dietitian also says that eating one big salad for one meal a day is a great way to fill in on all your vegetables. But if there's a right way and there's a wrong way of doing your salads. So she gives us a lot of different suggestions. The first suggestion, she says, is to start with a dark leafy green, which would be the darker the green, the more nutrition it has, like kale or spinach. I'm not a big fan of kale, but I do love spinach. Mixed greens, even romaine, have more nutrients in it than iceberg lettuce. The only time I really like iceberg lettuce is if I'm going to put a piece of lettuce, like on a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich or a hamburger. To have a salad with iceberg lettuce, I'm not a big fan of. I'm really not. Jim does. We always have a head of lettuce, and that's about the only green vegetable Jim will eat. He'll occasionally put a piece of lettuce on a sandwich. So I always try to have at least a head of lettuce in there for him. I might add it to my regular salad when it's getting like it's going to turn because I don't want to throw it away, but I'm not going to go out of my way to eat iceberg lettuce. I pretty much get the pre-washed salads, which you got to really be careful with those because those are always the ones that get recalled. But I've tried just buying the romaine lettuce on the side and then buying the spinach and mixing it together. I can't eat it fast enough before it goes bad. At one of my meetings, somebody was saying that they froze the spinach, which makes sense because you can buy frozen spinach. I'm just not sure how fresh spinach will turn out, but I'm willing to try because I love spinach. I should get it into my diet more often. And I always, even though it's pre-washed, I always wash that again. I just don't trust that, just because they say it's pre-washed. I really soak it down and then I put it in a colander and I rinse it off really well. Just what I'm going to use. I just rinse it as I use it. And then I just let it go and then I pat it dry and then I add all my other stuff to it. She recommends that you add cabbage too. I love cabbage and I don't know why I don't eat it more often. I'd love a good recipe for stuffed cabbage and I'm going to look online to find that because I do love stuffed cabbage. My mother made a really, really good stuffed cabbage. I love cabbage soup, which I haven't made in a long, long time, and I do love that, so that's one thing I should probably look into. Number 2 is to add protein. While a bowl full of veggies offers fiber to fill you up, protein needs you to sustain your energy. There's different kinds of proteins that you want to add, and she suggests marinated chickpeas, nuts, tofu, grilled chicken, salmon, cut up veggie burgers, shelled edamame, cottage cheese, and feta. I love feta cheese, but it seems like really high in points. I did try buying the fat-free one time. It just was too bland. I'd rather just use the points when I want, when I want it. I don't buy the crumbled. I buy the chunks because I like to just have like a bigger chunks of the salad in my salad. I always use cottage cheese because it stretches my dressing. If you've watched me for a while, you know that my salads are huge. And I know that I told you that I was going to cut back on my portion sizes. I don't think I have a need to cut back on the salad as far as the portion sizes go. Only because there's so few calories in the salads that I have. The problem is the dressing. I did get away from buying, because the last couple weeks I've been eating a 6-point dressing. No, I bought some healthier dressings. I bought some Bolthouse. I bought my Panera. I bought a Simply something. I forget what it's called. But I'll show you tonight which salad dressing I choose to pick. But I'm going to I have some ham that I'm going to put on it, that I have leftover ham that I'm going to put on it. But for the most part, I usually have a piece of baked chicken one day, and then I make an extra piece of chicken and I put it on a salad the next day. The third thing they tell you to do is to add some healthy fats. This is incredibly important for helping you feel full after you've eaten the salad, and makes you feel fuller longer afterwards. But you need the fat to digest the fat-soluble vitamins in the salad. So eating all those plain carrots doesn't do you a whole lot of good if you're hoping to absorb all the vitamin A. So be mindful, but don't go overboard with things like avocados, nuts, seeds, especially dressing. It's so easy to have extra dressing. I do find now when I eat out, I do get the salad on the side and I dip my fork in the dressing and then onto the salad. It stretches the dressing farther, and a lot of times they give you more than 2 tablespoons worth of dressing. It may not look like it, but if you were to measure it out, it really does. The fourth thing they tell you to do is add whole grains. Like quinoa, Q-U-I-N-O-A, brown rice, barley. It gives you filling fibers. I'm not a big fan of this one. I'm not going to add any of those things to my salad. They say that they're more nutritious and they're more filling, but I don't know. I just, that's just not something that I'm going to be doing. You can do it. You have my permission. We always say that in my family. You have my permission. They go, oh, well, thank you. Give me my permission. Number 5 is add cooked vegetables. I don't like cooked vegetables in my salad. I'll eat it like raw broccoli, raw cauliflower, raw carrots in my salad, but once I've cooked them, I don't know, I just don't like them in my salad. But they say it makes your salad more exciting and feels more substantial. Throw in roasted sweet potatoes, butternut squash, sauteed peppers or mushrooms, grilled corn or steamed broccoli or green beans. I would add all of those things, but not cooked. I don't know so much about the sweet potato. I love raw, regular potatoes. I love to eat a raw potato. But I don't know about eating a raw sweet potato. I've never tried that. Number 6, go for variety and color. People tend to feel like salads are boring when they're not psyched to have them for lunch. But you can make it more colorful by adding more veggies, fruits, proteins, healthy fats, grains, veggies. I like to make my plates look happy, like festive. If I have to have a funny plate, I'll put it on a funny plate. I show you that my plates that I use, I always say that too, and it just makes no sense. I feel that when I'm having a plate Oliver is always going to be the monkey plate. Sophia's always going to be the owl plate. Sebastian's always going to be the Spider-Man plate. So when I eat off of them, I know Mickey Mouse is Sophia. Or no, Mickey Mouse is Alyssa. Minnie Mouse is Sophia. The Batman is Sebastian. And the Hulk is Oliver. So when I have their plates, I just know I'm eating dinner with them or lunch with them, and I just feel a little closeness to them. It's just the way my wacky mind thinks. I'm always thinking of my grandkids, and I'm always wanting them close, and the older they get, the harder it is to get around them as much, but you know, like, they're always in my heart, they're always in my thoughts. And I do find that if I just have like a bowl of lettuce and cucumbers and a tomato, it just doesn't, That's why I always try to spice it up with something. Occasionally, I do like to add black beans to mine. I do like to add a black bean. I do love a garbanzo bean, but they're just so, I know it's a healthy fat, but I just think they're too loaded with calories for me. You should look for different non-starchy veggies to add volume to it. Non-starchy veggies are greens like kale, spinach, arugula, and cucumbers, zucchini, asparagus, broccoli, and cauliflower. They basically named everything I'm going to put in my salad tonight except for the zucchini and the asparagus. Oh, and the arugula. I can get that word out. And kale. I'm not a big fan of those, so I'm just not going to do those. And the bigger the chunks in your salad, the more you're going to have to chew. It's going to make your salad last a little bit longer. It's also going to remind your brain to let you know when you're full. And the number 9 thing is to watch your portions. This is speaking directly to me. I know that, Doris. So a salad may start with low-cal veggies, but as soon as you start adding the protein, the cooked veggies, the nuts, the seeds, the avocado, the dressing, it can turn into a 900-calorie meal. So you have to really be careful. You have to watch your portion sizes of the higher calorie foods, like your cheeses. I always put cheese in. I'm not going to put cheese in my salad tonight. I always put like an ounce of provolone cheese, which is 4 points. Tonight, I think I'm not going to put any cheese in my salad. That'll kind of scale it back a little bit. And the 10th thing you can do is to make it ahead. They have so many, like you can put it in a mason jar and bring it to work. So many Tupperware containers. Even if you can buy the little Glad containers that you can throw away if you don't want to be, traipsing back and forth carrying things like that. A lot of people that work, they have refrigerators. Where I used to work, people left their salad dressing. They left all of their makings for their salads in like a certain drawer or something. Or they brought their own little Rubbermaid container and put all of their ingredients in there and put it in the refrigerator, and they'd make their salad fresh every day at lunch. And nobody looked at them like they were odd, because you go in there to get your lunch. What difference does it make how you're bringing the lunch? If you're going to make it there or you're not. I always tended to, if I brought a sandwich, I made my sandwich there because I just didn't like how soggy the bread got. So what's the difference with the salad? So anyway, that's my plans for my salad for tonight, and I'm going to try to eat healthier for Lent, and if that means more salads, then I'll have more salads, but I have to have better choices in my dressing and the things I'm putting in my salad. But okay, that's about all I had to tell you. Check out my daily vlog tonight and see if I really stayed true to my word on my salad and that I didn't go crazy with the dressing or adding extra proteins to it, because it's early enough now that I could stray off the wrong path, but I don't think I will. Okay, give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you tonight on my daily vlog.